Hey, my organic family. Welcome to Tutorial Thursdays. And if you're watching this on a Tuesday, then it's Tutorial Tuesday. But today I wanted to show you something that I do for a few people that I love. And today I was tasked, I have a friend who has COVID and she wanted a care package and she requested my cough lemonade. Now, you may be wondering, what is a cough lemonade? A cough lemonade is a little bit different than a cough syrup. Now, we all take cough syrup or cough medicine, and it usually tastes a little yucky. Well, my cough lemonade is designed to be functional and flavorful. So, with the cough lemonade, it gives you a little bit of flavor while also looking at all the functions of what lemons can do in support of your respiratory care. Now, the basis of my formula is a simple lemonade. You may make your lemonade a little bit different, but the best way to make lemonade, as I learned when I got older, is to make a simple syrup. So we're going to start off with making a simple syrup. And what I'm going to do, and you can use anything that you want to use. I'm actually going to use sugar and honey because this is going to be transported to Nevada, but you don't have to. You can use monk fruit. You can use stevia. You can use any kind of sweetener of choice. Now, the reason why I'm also adding the honey is because I want to help produce a cough. Now, this person has COVID, and the other person that I'm doing this for has had a respiratory problem for the last 3 months and still has a chronic cough. Now, there are many herbs and spices that help promote respiratory health and are good for cold, flu, and any kind of respiratory illness that you may have. So what I'm going to do is actually make a simple syrup. And what I'm going to do is just pour in my sugar. And then I'm going to pour in some filtered water. All the water that we have here in the apothecary is filtered. And this may be TMI, but even the bathroom water is filtered. So, because I love ginger, and even though it's a lemonade, I'm actually going to add just a few pieces of ginger. And then I'm going to make lemonade. Now, I'm just going to make a few pieces. I'm just going to cut just a few pieces of lemon. And I'm going to deseed it. That's already deseeded. And I'm just going to take out the seeds right here. We have a few more. Now, you can use a lemon squeezer, but typically I just use my hand and I just squeeze the lemon. Now, if you're using sugar, you only need just a little, because once you do it in a simple syrup and heat up your water, it makes your lemonade or any drink that you're making with a simple syrup very sweet, so you need very little. I'm going to do just a little bit more. And then I'm going to make more lemonade. Now you may be thinking, okay, this is really just lemonade with ginger. Well, that's still a cough syrup. A cough blend. But here's what I want you to know. I'm not trying to make a cough suppressant. I'm actually trying to make her or him cough. The reason is for her, she may have, well, we know she has COVID, but I want to help prevent COVID, or I'm sorry, I can't prevent COVID. She has COVID. I want to help prevent pneumonia. As you know, once pneumonia sets into the lungs, it becomes deadly. And what people do is do the opposite. They use cough medicine to suppress the cough. I don't want to suppress the cough. I actually want to produce the cough. So I want her to have a productive cough so that everything that is in her lungs, if it's phlegm and mucus, I want that to come up so she can spit it out, or even if she has to vomit it out. I want that to come out of the lungs. So therefore, I want the honey. I'm going to use the honey to attach itself to the mucus. So I'm actually going to add the honey. And I'm just going to mix that up. So right there we have a little bit of function and we have flavor. So what makes this thing a power punch game changer for cough, cold, and flu is the herbs that we're going to do. The herbs that we're going to use in this. And so I'm going to use these powerful herbs. I'm going to use lemon peel. I'm going to use lemon balm. I'm going to use lemongrass. And I'm going to use lemon verbena. So this is going to be a powerful, powerful, powerful lemonade. But here's where we're going to take it. Where I want to say that function meets flavor is I'm going to add an expectorant. Mullein is an expectorant. It's going to produce a cough for her, and it's also going to cleanse and break up any kind of mucus that is in the airways. And so what I'm going to do is add my mullein. I'm going to add my lemon balm. I'm going to add lemon peel. I'm going to add lemon verbena. And then I'm going to add lemongrass. Now I'm going to put this in a muslin cloth, or you can put it in your tea bag. And I'm going to sit this in my lemonade and let that steep for about 5 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, now I'm adding my herb satchel into my lemonade. And I'm just going to give that a stir. Now, over the years, I've done this particular recipe, and I've added some other things. I've also, in times past, added astragalus to it, or astragalus, depending on what part of the country you're in. I've also added yarrow. I may have added wormwood. I am partial to wormwood just because of its many antibacterial, antimicrobial, antiparasitic properties. And while some of our respiratory diseases may not be a parasite per se, but because we got so much floating around in the air right now, I feel a little bit more comfortable when I add wormwood. But this particular recipe is what she's had before, and it has always helped her for her cold. So for the two people that I'm making this for today, I hope you enjoy this, and I hope that you understand that you are special to me. And Organic Sister out. No, before we leave, we're just going to come back with the final product. Welcome back. Our lemonade is done, and unfortunately, we didn't record us drinking it. But this is so good going down. And you know, when you have those sniffly, sneezy, runny nose, achy, coffee days and nights, this is a nice, you know, hugger, you know, herbal hugger, if you will. And oh, that's good going down. That's good going down. You know, I could taste the honey. I can taste the fresh squeeze of lemon. And now that I'm thinking about this, I forgot. I think the last time I made this for someone, I used key limes, and they liked it. And I don't remember if I tasted it or not, but I can taste the lemongrass, and definitely the lemon verbena is singing, you know, as I drink this. So let us know in the comments if you tried this or you made this and how it came out. So thank you for joining us at Organic Sister. Thank you.